Look at you.
Why?
Because you're making me laugh.
You're making me happy.
You're making me laugh.
You're making me happy.
You know what we should get?
What?
We should get, I think they come in 4-packs, so we have to get like 2 of them maybe, of those Jamaican Me crazy wine coolers that used to be like the craze in the early 2000s.
You are so stupid. They're literally called Jamaican Me Happy.
I thought they were called Jamaican Me Crazy.
Jamaican Me Happy.
You call me stupid because I don't know the exact name of a wine cooler
But
from
like
the 90s.
I literally just said it, referencing the coolers.
Oh, I didn't know you're referencing the coolers.
You're so dumb.
I am.
And this is why we don't know if we're compatible as
No,
friends.
and we looked it up because we were very curious
Mm-hmm.
on a Cancer and Leo friendship compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
August 8th.
July 19th.
Supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're a water sign
Mm-hmm.
and I'm fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
they
I
say,
douse you out.
but it says
bitch.
they mix better
Oh.
than expected when it comes to friendships between Cancer and Leo. Some people say they could be one-sided. These two have no complaints. High astrological compatibility. They'll treat one another more like family than friends.
Wow, and you
Right?
adopted me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like almost spot on. Here's a little quick 5-star. Mutual interest, 4 out of 5. Loyalty, 5 out of 5. Fun and excitement, 4 out of 5. Likelihood to last, 4 out of 5. Bond, 3 out of 5. That's okay. That's okay. Overall, 4 out of 5.
Wow.
So we're compatible. And I thought about it. My best friend is a Cancer.
Yeah,
So.
me. Dummy. I just said it.
Yep. That's you. That's you.
Ha ha. Just
Yep.
two best friends in the whole wide world. That. Do you believe in that?
Best friends? Or astrological?
In zodiac signs, you moron.
So I do, with a caveat. I don't believe in the horoscope you read in the newspaper on Sundays, but I do feel like they're more right than they're wrong about like general sense of how people are.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, really, like, I am 100% a Cancer through and through.
Like
What do you mean?
those brutally honest people,
I
which
can
I know you can be too, but there's some people who are literally like, you're honest where someone said, "Hey, how do I really look in this?" You'll tell them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some people who like won't even wait for that. They're just like, "That looks horrible."
Yeah.
That's a little rough.
Yeah, if you ask me a question like that, I'm going to be honest.
Correct.
And like a lot of people, like even at work, will say I'm coming to you because I know that you're going to tell me the truth.
Yeah.
And like I will. Like sometimes, and also I've come to the conclusion that sometimes in certain situations,
Yes.
people just need to be told the truth because they're headed in such a wrong direction. Like, you know how like
Don't you want to watch the car crash?
No, because 9 times out of 10 I'm in the car.
That's true.
But like sometimes like my friends, like, you know, you want to be supportive of your friends, you want to, you know, do right by them and let them figure their own shit out. But then sometimes like they're going down a one way at 100 miles an hour and you're like, ugh, like the wrong way, and you're like, ugh.
And it's your duty to stop them. What if they don't want you interfering in their life?
I mean, they're coming to me telling me their problems, asking.
Oh, well,
for
if they're coming to you telling you, I thought you were just going to give them. I gotta send you off the other path.
Yeah, I gotta try my best. I can't, you know, because then sometimes it's like, who would I be as a friend if I let you do this thing that's like, you really probably shouldn't say that, or you really probably shouldn't do that. Like, regardless of if they're gonna do it or not, it's not up to me. But at least I know that I tried.
Then you gave it a shot.
Yeah, yeah, but I wouldn't just like outright be like,
Those people are rough.
that is hard. It's like I didn't ask.
I know.
If I wanted your opinion, I would have asked.
Exactly.
Like that stupid ass lady that yelled at me today.
With your dog.
Yeah. If I wanted your opinion on where my dog can lay on a public effing street, I would have effing asked
People
you.
are just mean. People are just angry nowadays.
They are. Everybody's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have met her nastiness with kindness, but I didn't. I just didn't really say anything because I was like,
You just gonna kill them with kindness.
yeah, I just wasn't in the mood. So I
Is
was
this a
like,
normal
okay.
spot? I should make sure. Little behind the scenes. I was making sure we were recording.
Imagine.
Is this a spot that you would walk constantly to be able to see this lady? And
We
she's
walk.
gonna yell
Yeah,
at you?
we walk every day. We walk down
Why
the
don't
same
you walk every day, you idiot?
Well, no. I mean,
Is this a spot that you would like pat, or can you go to a different spot, or would you not go to a different spot because you're not gonna let this lady affect your life?
No, yeah, we walk the exact. But I'm saying like we walk the exact same path every day. Like we pass the exact same tree every day.
A little boring for Simba.
Well, I mean, on the weekends we go someplace different, but 9 times out of 10 during the week, I either have to like walk him right after work or walk him like during my lunch break or like something like that. So like we still get a mile in every day, but it's just like, you know, I could not believe her. If you're watching this, Karen, I don't know if your name's Karen, but your behaviors today qualify you as a Karen. I hate you so much.
Meg does.
So much. Like, actually, you're the worst, rudest person I've ever met. I just needed to put that out there in the universe.
We'll take it.
Oh, I'm getting angry.
You want to get more angry?
Yes.
Because we were going to talk about.
I don't know. Remember that time that I said you never saw me mad?
Yeah. I guess I got you close with the
Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society.
I was close.
I was going to say.
But now, like, my heart's thumping. Like, I'm mad.
Is this going to make you more mad than that? I thought that was making you pretty mad.
Probably not. I'm not that passionate about it. Your opinion's stupid.
We were going to talk about on this podcast, we're going to be like, oh, list our favorite like TV shows or worst TV shows and stuff. And we didn't even get past the fact that my number one most hated worst TV show of all time is Friends. It's the worst show. It's not funny.
Before I absolutely destroy you on this, and I will, can you just tell me why?
Because it's not funny.
Who gives a shit? It's an amazing show.
Wait,
it's not supposed to be 100% funny.
It's a sitcom. Are we talking about the right show?
Yeah, but like there's so much more to it than it's comedy.
It's just not a good show.
It's an amazing show.
No, it's so overrated.
Why?
Because everyone loves Friends. It's so overrated.
Why?
Because it's not funny. It's not a good show.
Why is it not funny?
The same reason Dead Poets Society wasn't interesting.
I'm going to shove this mic down your throat.
I'm just sitting there and I'm like...
I'm going to shove my mic down your throat and your mic up your ass if you don't take that back right now. Do you see how I'm sitting? Do you see my hand?
But I never... You're twitching. But I never...
My eye's about to go.
The truth is, I'm not saying... I'm going on record by not saying Dead Poets Society was bad. I'm just saying it didn't pique my interest and I didn't finish it. Mm-hmm. Friends is bad. I've watched a few episodes and I was like... First episode or maybe second, I was like, okay, I can kind of see. And then literally, I couldn't keep going after like third episode.
Why?
Because it just wasn't good.
But that's so not true.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of...
you are so... I feel like you're just trying to be angsty right now. Like
it's come up at work before. During the discussion. I think someone brought it up to throw me under the bus.
The most like iconic show that like arguably people are like the most passionate about for such a long period of time. Many rock stars in that show that...
I'll give you that.
That carried through their career and really just became... so famous.
Why is it so good?
Why is it so good? Because the storyline is good. I think it's funny. Pivot!
No, I knew you were going to say pivot. That's so dumb.
It's hilarious. I am Ross.
It's so dumb.
Tell me I'm not.
You wouldn't
know because you just watch. I'm throwing F's.
It's all right. It's just me editing and post.
I'm throwing F's today.
I know. It's just more work for me when I edit, which you don't care about right now.
Nope. Because you're pissing me off. God, you're dumb. Your opinions are dumb. I can't with you. Why? What about How I Met Your Mother?
That's a great show.
2.5 Men?
Last season, horrendous, but great show.
2.5 Men?
I wasn't a diehard watcher. I would just watch it whenever it was on. So I can't say like I've seen every episode, but I enjoy it.
That 70s show?
Yep.
Saved by the Bell?
Yes, we're good so far.
All right. What's the other one? Oh my God. Full House, obviously.
Yeah.
What about the one, Family Matters.
Yes, of course.
Golden Girls.
Yep.
Family Matters was so good.
I agree.
So good.
It's one of the best shows ever.
Of all time. And Full House also. I just
Did you watch the reboot? I fought with a really good friend of mine from my old job because she watched Fuller House and I said I couldn't watch. It was literally the worst garbage I've ever seen.
Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't. Did you see there's a reboot for the 70s show?
Yeah, I'm not going to watch. I watched like a clip and I was like, this looks like hot garbage.
I'm interested because I really liked that 70s show.
Well, it's already out. It's already like season 2 is already in the works.
What's it on? Shit, is he going to throw up?
Don't know.
I don't know either. Also, like, do you notice how we just keep
Because you're mad at me.
Because I am mad at you. Get the hell. I have this pillow.
I sit like this all the time. I sit
gonna-
this way all the time. My arm is perpetually hurt after we film for 24 hours because my shoulder just comes out of the socket. So fun fact, I don't know if I ever told you that, but literally for 24 hours after we record, my arm is killing me. I don't know how to sit.
It's probably because you're a dummy.
We can make this whole episode about figuring out
ergonomics
for the podcast. I can't sit like this though. This seems not right. I get to like this and talk to the camera, but I thought it's supposed to be a chat between us.
I mean, honestly, don't talk to me because you don't like Friends. I'm so repulsed by you right now.
It's just not a good show. It's not a good show.
So not true. It's just, you know what show?
I'm kind of obsessed with sitting this way.
You know, you look dumb.
You're sitting the same way you are, you idiot.
My torso is catered toward you.
No, it's not. Not by the slightest. You are very much centered that way.
No, I feel the
That's what I'm like. I don't know why you would sit like that. Friends isn't good. Friends
is not good. You want to know what show really?
When did I wonder where is Dead Poet Society? I wonder where I ended up on the.
It's on Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
I have it on DVD too.
I wonder where I stopped it at. It's gonna be like,
I think
it's gonna be like 20 minutes in.
I will take your brand new phone and smash it on the floor. I swear to God.
Dead Poet Society. Rent or buy. It's not on Prime. You dork.
You dingo. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. It was. I think they took it off.
That's why, because they knew. They were like, man, Josh didn't even finish it. I'm not going to finish it either.
Don't worry, I have it on DVD.
I'll check one more place. Dead Poet. Nope. Okay.
You know what?
It looks like I'll never finish it.
You know, you're really upsetting me.
Give me the VHS that you have.
It's a DVD, you dingus. It's fine.
Not even Blu-ray?
No, I can't do Blu-ray. I don't even have a DVD player anymore.
So you'll never see it again either.
But at least I have a tattoo in its memory.
Exactly. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
No, that's not what it's... I'm going to have somebody... I'm going to drug you and then get Captain, my Captain tattooed on your forehead.
Isn't that the whole point of the movie?
It's the last scene.
Of the entire movie?
One of the last scenes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that was my issue, is I was waiting for that part, and I was just getting
Josh
so disappointed.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, damn it! Oh, Captain, my Captain, damn it!
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was like, so like, wow, when are they going to get to the good part that I keep seeing on TikTok?
You mean the last, 10 minutes? You know, no, there was I was thinking about this because you had asked me, you said you were going to, rock my socks off with the whole Friends thing. And then it got me thinking, like, what show do I hate? Yeah. And I just bored myself. I don't have one, but there was a show that pissed me off.
What show?
It's called Revolution. I think I was in middle school when it came out. And my dad and I got so invested in this show. So invested.
What was it on? Was it a Disney show?
Nope. This was well before streaming.
It was CW? Why didn't say streaming? I meant Disney,
I
Disney
think it
Channel.
might have been on NBC.
Okay.
It was a show, but my dad and I got so... What was that?
That was a wild trick.
My dad and I got so invested in this show, right?
Revolution.
And the show was about one day... the power, everything electronic, even if it didn't have to be plugged in. Even if our cell phones were at 90% right
2012. Go ahead.
Even if our phones were at 90% right now, everything with power, no matter what,
just gone,
turned off. So cars stopped working, lights stopped working.
Hey, the guy from Breaking Bad's in it.
Yeah, nothing. Generators weren't working.
I've never even seen an ad for this show.
Nothing worked, right? And then the whole premise of the show is that eventually this group of people get together and they say something is not right. Something must have happened higher up politically, blah, blah, blah. And it was the one episode where they were just about to figure out what happened. And then they released a notice that it was canceled.
That's rough.
Not even the worst part. The worst part is that people were so mad that they didn't finish it. That the last episode, they must have gathered people like that day and said, we got to do something. The last episode made no sense, had zero closure, and it was just so bad that oh my God, my dad and I were pissed for like days. We were
still
mad.
Pissed.
I'm mad now. 10
still
years
pissed.
later. What?
2014? 2014.
Oh, I thought you said 2012. Sorry.
2012 to 2014.
Yeah. It was 2012 to 2014?
Yeah.
So I watched that show that makes me even more pissed off. I watched that show for 2 years and they couldn't finish it.
No.
I'm throwing Fs.
It's a lot of editing for me.
Sorry. No, I'm not.
You already did.
What?
Through them.
I know.
Oh, you're not sorry.
Yeah, no.
I don't understand a word you say.
Blah.
I don't understand a word.
Yeah, because you have miniature ears.
Small ears. Look at these. Look at these tiny things. Look how tiny my ears are.
Tiny little ear holes.
That's because people mumble. Can't hear a damn thing people say.
You know what always sticks with me, and sometimes I have to hold myself in from saying it at work, from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when he goes, mumbler!
In what context would you yell that out loud?
Like if I couldn't understand somebody.
When other times you're just ignoring people?
So Josh likes to do this really good thing where he tries to talk to me about this most random ass stuff when I'm in the middle of doing something, and I just don't respond because I'm at work and I'm working.
But if Meg wants to talk about something random, it's like, listen to me.
Yeah.
So why come we all have to stop what we're doing to listen to you?
You don't. I don't. I ignore you. The thing
We're all
is,
being polite.
I want you to know that I hear what you say. I just need a second because I'm literally in the middle of doing something.
I hear you. This is like the third time you've scolded me about this.
Because you get upset. You're like, oh, she's not listening to me.
Because it's fun to get you upset.
It's fun to make you cry, Meg. Thanks, Josh.
Cry.
You're going to make me cry about this Dead Poets Society stuff.
When did I'm trying to think. I definitely got through half of the movie. I had to have. Did they go out like into the woods or something? Multiple times or just once?
Multiple times.
Shoot. Then it might have just been the first time that they went out.
Yeah,
in the woods.
because they were recreating the society, the Dead Poets Society.
Yeah, I just don't think I understood. I think I thought the movie was gonna be a lot more fun than it was.
But that's just it about it, and that's why I like it so much. Like when I watch it with people, like you just have to watch it and soak it up.
I'm gonna sit down and make you watch this with me kind of person?
Yeah, and no phone zone. If when I made my friends in college watch it, I put all of our phones in a basket.
Are you a pause and then like I'm gonna give some commentary?
No.
Okay, that's good. At least you don't do that.
No.
People that do that are pieces of garbage.
Or when I say, hey, let's watch this movie, and my best friend's so guilty of this, and she's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, okay. And I turn it on, and like it's a question every 6 seconds. So what is that? So who is that?
She's one of those.
Yeah.
Not good.
I love her. But I did tell her, I think I told her sometimes, just shut up. It'll get answered in like 2 minutes if you just stop talking.
So I'll give Dead Poets Society another try. I won't give Friends.
Yeah.
Friends is horrible.
No, you got it. You just got to sit down.
I hate another
watch
show.
it.
Don't hate. It's overrated. A show that you love.
Hawaii
SpongeBob. It's super overrated. SpongeBob is the most
SpongeBob
overrated.
is half of my vocabulary.
I know, and I hate like that.
No, SpongeBob is so funny.
You'll say things and
new SpongeBob sucks. New SpongeBob is like an acid trip.
Yeah, I heard it's a little rough, but no, I find it the most overrated.
It's so funny. I can quote the original SpongeBob SquarePants movie, like basically, like I can speak the whole thing. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I found it overrated. I just found it not funny.
All double blown
I have
babies
highbrow humor.
I missed it. You messed me up. All double blown bubble babies will be beaten by every single person in the bar.
Wow, that's riveting comedy. And now I see why everybody loves SpongeBob so much.
It's so funny. And then like they're in the bathroom when they're blowing the bubbles, when they say they're going to beat everybody up who's blowing bubbles, and then they like really quick pop.
Fun times.
So
Fun
funny.
time.
Wow, you're like the worst. You don't like SpongeBob?
I've heard that. I've been told that
Well,
before.
I guess so. Like, are your kids Disney kids or Nickelodeon kids?
Disney Kids, because I don't even think Nickelodeon's a thing for kids anymore.
Yeah, Nick
Isn't
Kids
that
was
sad?
Good. Yeah, that is sad. Like, I mean, growing up, like I had like, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Sweet Life on Deck, Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
Nowadays, so it's a Disney Kids still going on, Netflix Kids, and YouTube Kids.
When I was like a kid, like young, it was like cartoons and movies.
Yeah.
But then like in like
I didn't have Disney growing up, though, so
I would say probably, and then like probably around Aubrey's age, there was like That's So Raven, Full House, like those kind of shows where it was just like funny.
You know that, speaking of That's So Raven?
Good Luck Charlie. That's So Raven.
Do you know, you saw that picture on my Facebook of like my friend comparing me to Josh Gad.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing, just our obsession with Josh Gad and everything, it all started from we were trying to debate who would make the worst 007 if in a new 007 movie. And we came into a deadlock tie of Josh Gad and Raven Simone.
Well, yeah. Or The Rock.
No, the worst 007.
Yeah, he would.
There's no way The Rock would be the worst 007 of all time as an actor in a movie.
He's too...
Oh, I agree. He's too much. He would not be a great one, but who would literally be the worst?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, like he's like buff and like fit and all that stuff.
But he's not a good actor.
I know, but just imagine Raven Simone if she was like Bond, James Bond. Like if it was fucking Raven Simone that was like said that, you'd be like, "That's a Raven."
What in the That's So Raven?
You would see if someone did Arnold.
To think about like an actual person who I think would be a really bad. Ryan Reynolds would be a good one.
Yeah,
he would be good at anything. I love him.
Because you're obsessed.
I am. I love him so much.
I think Raven would win though. I was always fighting for Raven. I think my friend was always fighting for Josh Gad would make the worst. James Bond.
Who?
We used to do this at work. We were back in the day at our old job.
Who do you think would make the worst 007?
Literally spend a whole thing.
Who do you hate? Who's an actor that if he's in a movie you won't watch it?
Danny DeVito.
I thought you were gonna say Josh Gad.
No, actually, I love Josh Gad now. Danny DeVito.
Really?
I can't stand Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say that because like I've seen he was the Penguin in one of the Batmans. I've seen the movie. It's not like I won't go see it, but I think him for comedy and like being weird and overrated, the same as like Betty White. Everyone was like on Betty White and she was like super overrated too. Danny DeVito.
You are going to hell.
The Betty White love got a little bit too ridiculous.
You are going
I am a Betty White fan, and I think she's done great things
and Satan's gonna wrap
for comedy and TV show and all that stuff. I'm not taking away, but the overly love and obsession with Betty White got to be overrated.
You know what? I don't understand why people hate Nicolas Cage so much.
Do they now though? I don't know if they.
Do.
No, I think he's making a resurgence back.
I love Nicolas Cage.
I think
I watch the National Treasure movies often.
Oh, of course, they're the greatest.
I loved the first Ghost Rider movie was
Never
awesome. The second Ghost Rider movie, don't waste your time.
I think people thought he was this like jerk douchey guy. And I think he was always just like being kind of eccentric Nick Cage. And now I think we've fully grasped eccentric Nick Cage. And I think he's making a turn. I really do think he's making a turn.
I like him. I've always liked him. And I always say that I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence because of him.
I love it. Those are good movies.
I'm sorry. Let's back that up. Do you know what I just said? Because you don't look like you know what I just said.
I do, but I didn't have anything equipped to come back.
Oh.
From what? National Treasure?
One time I went to Washington, D.C. once, and I went with a group of friends, and the first thing I said when we get out of the car is like, I stretched really big, and I was like, yep, I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. And they were like, shut up! And I was like, first of all.
Do you think they got annoyed when that movie from the first one came out? Like all the people in the museums and all that stuff. They're
like, ha, I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
They had to have got it like every single day.
Yeah, probably.
It probably got so old.
Yeah.
And like those movies are definitely like dad movies too.
Yeah.
So you got like 40, 50-year-old dads going like definitely saying it. And so they think it's hilarious.
Well, because they think it's hilarious and they think that it's just a chat.
It is just a chat.
It is just a chat.
With us and Nick Cage.
With us, Nick Cage, and the Declaration of Independence.